Hi ladies, Michelle here. How's it going? When you hop on, just say hi. Let me know what you're doing today. Don't mind my messy hair today. I didn't really want to do anything with it, so that's what you get. Okay. So before we get into my quick look, I do this every morning. It's super easy. I just wanted to, hey Sherry, hey Molly, get on and show you how I get ready for work every day. So I washed my face this morning, my cleanser and stuff, and then I go in and I use Climate Control. And this is just basically like a moisturizer. You just spritz it over your face. It kind of works like as a toner. And then you just rub it in and it helps with acne and a ton of other things. And then I went in with my daytime moisturizer and put that on. And now I'm going to use my Silk. This is a pore and wrinkle minimizer. And I just use like half a pump. And I just use my hands. Hey Lindsay, how's it going? And rub it into my face. It smells really good. That may have been too much, but that's okay. What are you ladies up to today? It was so nice out, but Bugs was like, he's getting a cold, so he's not feeling good. Of course, the smoke goes away and then my kids are sick. Isn't that how it always goes? Okay, so I switched from medium color correcting tinted moisturizer to light. So I'm gonna start using light for the fall and winter. Football, yes. Oh yeah, don't worry, Lindsay. You want Silk and light, or no, you wanted foundation, right? Ivory. Yes, I have it set aside for you. Okay. So I just use like a pump, maybe a little less than a pump of this. So it's pretty light. And I just use my hands. Because it's like a moisturizer. So, I mean, really. You don't need to get all fancy with all that. All those brushes and... with the foundation, I probably would even use my hands too. I feel like I get better coverage. A lot of people don't like to use their hands because they don't want to get the oils from their hands on their face, but I just say go with it. My hands are clean. Okay. So that is the color correcting tinted moisturizer in light. Sorry, I'm not by a sink, so I'm going to use baby wipes. Costco, buy it in bulk. Hey Aunt Lori, how's it going? I know, I can't wait for the day that I don't have to buy bulk size wipes. But to be honest, I probably will use them until my kids are gone away to college. It's just so easy. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in with my blush scents. So this is, why is that not? What's going on here? It's a cream to powder. There we go. And this is chocolate cherry. I love this one. Super pretty. So I just take a little bit of it. Tiny bit, okay? And then I just blot it on my cheeks. And it's wet. So you can see that. Then I just take a brush. I don't even know what kind of brush this is. Well, it says a blush brush. I'm not really into all the brushes and stuff, you know. I just do what I gotta do to get it done. And then you just blend it in. You kind of go up with it. Okay. And you make all sorts of weird faces. Okay. And if you like it darker, I mean, you can go darker. I'm just kind of doing like my everyday look that I do for work. And now I have a hair somewhere. There, got it. Okay. So super pretty, super light. If I were going out, I probably would use like bronze or maybe even cherry. And I have all of these in stock. So if you ladies want any of those, let me know. Okay, and then I kind of just go in and do the base to my eyeshadow. So I am using a few different, I think 4 different SeneGence colors. This is this is Sandstone Pearl. That's not what I want. Is that what I want? Yeah, Sandstone Pearl. So I usually use Sandstone Pearl or Candlelight to kind of brighten up the base of my eyes. And really, again, I don't really use a brush for this one. I just go in and I do a few dots, okay? Let's see. And then I use my finger. This is just the base, lightest color. Okay, super easy to use. I was really afraid of SeneGence at first because I'm not a huge shadow person. I'll kind of like rub it under my eyes to lighten it up a little bit. But this is fun. I like it. So I've been experimenting with it. Okay. And then I will go in with Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. And I will highlight with it. So I'll put it on my brow bone right below my eyebrow. I also put a little dot here in the corners to lighten those up, and then I do a little bit on my nose and my Cupid's bow. Okay, and it's super light and it's shimmery, so it gives you that highlighting effect. And again, I just use my fingers. I feel like I get the best blending with that. Okay, and it kind of gives it like a little sparkle highlight. Okay, then I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I have pretty decent eyebrows, but I do have some spots where I have holes or bald spots. So I just go in with like, this is an e.l.f. brush, small angled brush. You can see it's really tiny. And then I take garnet. Okay, it's like a dark brown, coppery brown. And I just pull the color from the wand itself, okay? Okay. Hopefully you can see this. That's really, really dark. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, and it spreads so you can work with it, okay? Or not it spreads, but it blends, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so then if you're, can you guys see that? I'm going through and I'm just gonna kind of fill in my whole eyebrow. And you have like quite a bit of time to work with this before it sets. So if you're moving your brush a lot and blending it in, it will, you can work with it. The consistency is good. Okay. I'm going to go and tone this down with a little bit of Mocha Java, so don't you fret, ladies. It looks a little crazy at first, but I have this one scar like right here that no hair grows. So I basically have like a bald spot in my eyebrow. Okay, then I'm just kind of blending it. And then I'm going to use the spoolie and kind of brush it. And then any spots that look like I need a little more color, I'll probably just go back in and touch up. So the difference. And it looks a little, hey Amy, it looks a little red, and that's why I go back in with Mocha Java to kind of tone it down a little bit. You know what you could use for that, Aunt Lori? Is you can get the eyelash growth serum and put it on your eyebrows. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and tone it down a little bit. Look at, there's a bald spot right there. You see that? See that? It's okay. I'm going to get you a little bald spot. Don't be trying to make me look all uneven. I don't know what I did as a kid, but I have like so many scars in my eyebrows. Okay. So that's straight up garnet. I put a little bit of Mocha Java. And I'm probably not going to do both of my eyebrows because I want you guys to be able to see the difference, okay? So I'm going to go back in with a little bit more Mocha Java. Man brows, well, like what? You just got to trim them up a little bit. If I didn't trim my eyebrows, I would have man eyebrows. I got the bushy, I got the bushy old man eyebrows. Okay. Which, by the way, I need to probably trim a little bit. They're getting a little crazy. Yes, climbers. Which we were fallers. I was probably more of a faller than a climber. Okay. So, eyebrow. I'm going to leave it like that, but you could tone it down a little bit more. I kind of like a bolder eyebrow. But you could tone it down a little bit more with a little more Mocha Java. And Mocha Java is more like the color of my eyebrow that's not done. I don't know, I just like garnet. It's pretty. Okay. So then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Mocha Java on my eyelid. Okay. And I do the same, except this time I'm going to use a brush. So I dab it on, and I kind of go in the shape that I am looking for. And then I use where's my brush? I think that's an eyeshadow brush. Don't ask me. I have no idea, and it doesn't say anything on it. So we're going with it. Okay? And then you kind of like tap, tap, tap it. And then I just start working it the way I want it to be. Okay? And you can kind of see that color. And this you want to do in like steps. So with my everyday look, I don't go bold with eyeshadow. I just do like a light taupe brown color. A lot of the times I'll use mulberry, which is really pretty. It's got like a pink tint to it. But kind of get the shape that you want, right? And then you just blend everything out. So again, with the brushes, I don't know anything about brushes. I just use what works. So I use this brush. If somebody wants to tell me what it is, great. And then I just blend it out. So it's not too harsh. Going from the sandstone pearl to the mocha java. Now, if you wanted to do a little bit darker, you could go in with the garnet. But again, I'm just doing my everyday look. So if I was going out after work, I probably would apply garnet after work. But right now, since I'm just doing my everyday look, I just do mocha java. So you can keep blending it until you like the consistency of it. But I like that. Like, that's good for me. And then sometimes I go back in on the top of the lid with my sandstone pearl shimmer just to give it a little more contrast. And then I will go right above my eyelashes, okay? And I'll do this with like pink frost or really any of those frosty, shimmery colors. And I kind of want it to stay pretty shimmery, so I'll leave it, I won't blend it too much. Okay, so can you see that? So right on the top above my eyelashes. I'm sure there are like technical terms for all of this, but this is what you get when you watch me, okay? Hey Laura, how's it going? Okay, and then usually when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I'll clean my lips, so it doesn't take me too long. So you just use your oops remover. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Laura. See? Laura actually gave me the idea of using Lash Extend from SeneGence in her eyebrows. And like she says, it's filled in her eyebrows. I'm going to use it on my bald spots and see if that will do anything. But that has scar tissue, so I don't know if it'll work. Okay, so you just rub that. Oh, I almost lost my comments there. Okay, make sure they're nice and clean. And today we're doing cocoa, which I'm super excited about. Cocoa is super pretty on its own and layering. Like as a top coat, because it's like a copper kind of finish. Aunt Larry, I think you were looking at this one. You were interested in seeing this one. So again, before I move on and let my lips dry, I used Climate Control, which is amazing stuff. Like I said, you spray it on your face after you wash your face. It's like a toner. But it helps with acne, helps with moisturizing your face, a ton of other things, redness, daytime moisturizer. Love this stuff. Silk, which is magic. Okay, this is the magic right here. These two. Okay, these two are magic, ladies. If you don't have it yet, you're gonna want to get it. Okay. So, and then for Shadow Sense, I used Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, Mocha Java, and Garnet. And then for Blush Sense, I used Chocolate Cherry, which is super pretty. So now we're going to do Cocoa. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm excited about this one. That's what mine is too, Michelle Scar Tissue. Oh, awesome. That's good to know, Laura. I was like, I don't think it'll work. But that's awesome. I'm going to totally do that. I just got it last week, so I will start today. Okay. So, 3 layers. Really shake it up. I'm going to line. This is a dark color, so I'm going to line my lips first. Super sparkly. Okay. Again, look at this. This side of my lip takes it way better than this side. Yeah. I'm messing up all over the place. I need to get a better mirror. Like one that I can look straight on. Without messing up. And remember, the first lining and the first 2 layers are not as important to focus on. I mean, you're just getting your base layers in. And by the time you get to the 3rd, any imperfections should be corrected. Gardening, huh? Ooh, garden salsa, sorry. Canning. Yum. I'm going to need some of that. I know Nikki made jam. And I got it last week, I think. And the kids have already gone through it. What do you guys think? Okay, so that's one layer and lining. Oh, you made pickles. Oh, I love pickles. My favorite. Isn't it pretty? I love it. What do you guys think about the shadow sense? Again, I didn't do too dramatic, but this is my everyday look, so. Now my eyes are starting to water. Okay. The suck in your spit sound is so gross to me. So when I watch my videos back, I'm like, ew. I try to critique myself, and I'm like, can you not do that so much? It's hard. It's gotta go somewhere. Ooh, I like it. So it's super coppery, and it's got sparkles. It's like a shimmery. Look at that, so pretty. If I get any air blowing into my eye, it just immediately starts watering. I've had this weird, I think it's the smoke. I had this weird film in my eyes. And every once in a while it'll go over and interfere with my vision. And I rub my eye, but it just doesn't, it's been there for the last week. Okay, I wiped too much off. That is so pretty. I cannot believe that I didn't get this color sooner. I mean, it was out, but like when I started buying them, when I first started, I think it's just underrated, which is crazy. It's so pretty. Look at that. I love it. And it's perfect for fall. Uh-oh. Got Rihanna going on here. Have you guys seen this video? It's very risque. Scott likes it. Just literally everything she has is like see-through. I'm like, get it, girl. I don't know. Okay. Oh, God. Don't do this. Don't put your oops remover on as gloss. I just about did it. Good thing I stopped myself. Holy moly, that would have been bad. Okay. That is so pretty. Look at that. Super pretty. What do you guys think? Okay. So, I think cocoa is probably my newest favorite color. All right. So, recap. We did silk and color correcting tinted moisturizer in light. Prior to that, I did my daytime moisturizer and climate control. I also used chocolate cherry blush scents on my cheeks. Then for my eyes, I used Sandstone Pearl, Mocha Java. I have to say Mocha Java is probably like the most popular. Just because it's, I don't know, it's just really pretty and not so dark. Can be worn every day. You can also use it for like contouring and stuff. So Sandstone Pearl Shimmer I used on my eyes as well as highlighting on my nose, my Cupid's bow, and then went back in on the very base by my eyelashes and did a little highlight. I used Garnet on my eyebrows, or my eyebrow, and then kind of toned it down a little bit in some areas with Mocha Java. And cocoa for lips. Yeah, that's it. That's what I do every morning. Basically with different colors, and everything else pretty much stays the same. So it usually takes me like literally like 5 to 10 minutes to do my makeup. Super easy. Everything is really easy to use. I use my fingers for most of my stuff. Hey, Raina. I use my fingers to blend most of my stuff. I don't get into the fancy brushes and stuff, but maybe I will. I don't know. Hey, Mariah. Watch the replay, you guys. We just went through like my quick everyday makeup. So this side is done. This side is halfway done. And we've got cocoa on my lips. But yeah, it's super simple. It's not technical. And I don't get all fancy pants with it. I just do my thing and do what works. So I'm sure, Mariah, you probably know what the brushes are. I have no idea. Watch the replay. You'll probably be laughing at me. I just use whatever. Kind of like my parenting. Do what works. So yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Or if you're interested in any of the products, let me know. And I can send you color swatches or wear the color or do makeup with the color, like if you wanted to see cherry blush scents or anything like that, just let me know. And I will get that done for you ladies. All right. Thanks for tuning in and stay bright.